Hey, what's up, guys? YouTube, your boy Landy and Pat.
How you
Landy
doing?
and Pat show. Today is Elvis's birthday, and we're gonna happen to summon the man again. He's in the box, I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna go back. We talked to him months ago, Elvis. We're gonna bring him out of this box once again for his birthday.
Are you ready to do this again?
Sure.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck, man? Like, what is this? Like, he's like, I brought my glasses. I'm like, I still have mine. Elvis, are you there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm here, Elvis replied, his voice a touch tentative. He still wasn't sure what was going on,
Okay,
but he figured he might as well go with it for now.
can you hear us from inside this box? We're gonna bring you out of the box now, and then we're gonna open the lid very slowly. You're gonna come out, and it's gonna be your birthday. Are you ready?
Elvis took a deep breath, trying to compose himself. Yeah, I'm ready, I guess, he answered, bracing himself for whatever was about to happen.
Okay, we're gonna open the box. Ready, Landy?
Open it, man. Let's go.
Let's open this.
It's his
Okay.
man's birthday.
Up.
Come on out.
Out of the
Come out of the box.
Elvis, out of the box.
Elvis's heart pounded as the lid of the box slowly creaked open, revealing him inside. Feeling a bit self-conscious, he sat up and looked around, rubbing the back of his head.
Well, you're a good sport. I appreciate it.
Elvis chuckled lightly, feeling a bit of his usual confidence returning. Well, I must admit, this ain't the strangest thing that's ever happened to me, he said, a smirk tugging at the corner of his mouth.
You have any plans for your birthday?
Plans for my birthday? Elvis echoed, a playful glimmer in his eyes. Well, usually people throw me a big old party, but seeing as how I'm in a box, I guess those plans are out the window, huh?
Well, you're out of the box now. You were dead for a long time. You probably don't remember you were dead. How did you die anyway?
Elvis' expression turned grim as he recalled the details of his death. Let's just say it was a bit of an overdose, he said quietly, fidgeting with the edge of his shirt sleeve.
Okay, well, I thought you had amnesia or something. You forgot how.
Elvis let out a dry laugh, his voice tinged with sarcasm. Oh, right, I do have amnesia, don't I? He said, rolling his eyes slightly. I guess I forgot I'd already forgotten how I died.
Okay, well, do you remember Graceland at all? Do you remember your favorite sandwich, your peanut butter and banana sandwich?
How was he supposed to answer if you keep giving?
Elvis' face lit up at the mention of his favorite sandwich.
Hello, Elvis.
What happened?
Of course I do, he exclaimed, a small smile forming on his lips. Graceland is my home. And that peanut butter and banana sandwich, classic, nothing beats a good PB&B.
Sounds good. I have to try it. Yeah.
You ain't tried it? Elvis asked in disbelief. You're missing out, darling. It's a real southern treat. Don't let anyone tell you different.
So how was your week, your past week? I had some interesting weeks. So.
Elvis leaned back, scratching his head. Well, considering I spent it in a box, I'd say it was a pretty damn boring week, if I'm being honest, he replied with a chuckle.
I mean, I got to agree with him. I mean, other than, me having a studio session yesterday and last week getting attacked by a dog, hey, man, it's all good.
I don't mean to laugh, but when you're getting bit by that dog, it's kind of funny.
Don't ever be bad. You know what? I had the situation under-ish control. It could have been a lot like...
Oh, yeah, no, it could have been worse.
The wife told you my
Elvis chuckled, shaking his head. Well, sounds like you had a hell of a week, huh? Being attacked by dogs and having studio sessions. I'm happy over here in my little box, away from all your chaos.
I mean, I can't argue with that, buddy. Can't argue with that.
Nah, you can't, darling, Elvis agreed, his cocky smirk returning. Life was a lot simpler back when I was alive. No dogs attacking me, no studios, just the music and the ladies.
What do you mean, no studios? You had to have been in a studio to record your music, no?
Elvis nodded, realizing his mistake. Of course, you got me there. I was in the studios doing my thing. But let me tell you, the studio back in the day was a lot different from your fancy ones now. We didn't have no fancy bells and whistles, just the microphones and a whole lot of soul. Now, that was music.
I think you have amnesia, Elvis. And speaking of the ladies, a friend of mine, her name is Kristen, who I had met along my journey. Just want to give a shout out to her. How you doing, Kristen? This
Hi.
is Landy and Patrick.
Sorry, I'm tired. Been up since, I don't remember when. No, 3 a.m. was yesterday. But hi.
So
Hope
Elvis,
you're
you want to
having a good day.
say hi to Kristen, Elvis?
Elvis chuckled and gave a casual wave, acknowledging the shout-out. Well, howdy there to Kristen. I hope you're doing fine, darling. I bet you're just as pretty as a peach. Elvis chuckled again, clearly entertained by the whole situation. And you say I'm the one with amnesia, huh? He teased. You seem to be doing a lot of rambling over there, my friend.
Well, you're doing a lot of rambling. You can't even remember what a studio is. Don't you remember being... How did you record all your songs? You don't remember?
Elvis rolled his eyes affectionately, clearly enjoying the banter. Oh, don't twist my words now. I know what a studio is. I was being dramatic, darling. Something you don't seem very familiar with, given the way you've been talking a mile a minute.
I'm not twisting no words. I'll be twisting something else, but not no words.
Elvis threw his head back in laughter, clearly amused by the exchange. Oh, now you're just being downright dirty, my friend, he said, a sly grin on his face. You better watch out, or I'll start thinking you're trying to charm me.
Hey, I got a hound dog for you. You know those hound dogs you like? I got a hound dog you can pet.
Elvis raised an eyebrow, clearly intrigued. Now you got my attention, darling. You know I love me a good hound dog. So what kind of hound dog we talking about here?
I'm not going to get into details, but I'm sure you can imagine what it is.
Elvis laughed heartily. Oh, I think I know what kind of hound dog you're talking about, and I can't say I'm surprised. You seem to have a knack for finding trouble, my friend.
Huh?
I'm not looking for no trouble.
Yeah, right?
We're just having fun.
Yeah.
Elvis nodded, a mischievous glint in his eye. Sure, let's call it fun, he said with a smirk, clearly enjoying the banter. But I have a feeling your definition of fun is a bit different than mine, darling. I like a good party and some time on the dance floor, not getting attacked by dogs.
Yeah, but he didn't get attacked by the dog. I did. He's talking to you. I'm not. Learn the voice communication. Thank you.
And the only party you're having there, Elvis, is a donut party. Like you have like crumbs and stuff like that on your chin, your lips. Hello, Elvis.
Oh, he's thinking.
Elvis let out a hearty laugh, amused by the imagery. Now, don't you go making fun of my ghost crumbs, darling. It ain't easy being a dead man, you know. And as for parties, I've had plenty of those in my day. Donuts? Sure, why not? I love sweet treats.
Well, tell us a little bit about your parties. What went on at your parties, Elvis?
Elvis leaned back, a contemplative look on his face. My parties, darling, were something else. They were wild, loud, and always filled with the best music you could find. People would be dancing, laughing, and having a good time all night long. And, of course, there were always plenty of the prettiest ladies around. They just couldn't resist the pelvis.
Has anybody sung you happy birthday today?
Elvis chuckled, a hint of mischief in his voice. Actually, no, I haven't heard a single happy birthday sung to me yet today. Can you believe that, darling? And it's my birthday and everything.
Nope.
What do you think, Landy?
Nope.
Elvis shook his head, pretending to be disappointed. No happy birthdays? Not even a single hip hip hooray either. Y'all are gonna make me feel neglected, darling. Elvis chuckled, amused at the banner. Well, it's not every day that someone forgets my birthday. I guess people are just getting forgetful in your world, huh, darling?
Well, we didn't forget it was your
Hip,
birthday.
hip, hooray! Hip,
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 hooray! Oh, no.
What happened?
I don't know. Like nothing.
He's thinking.
He's thinking.
Come on, Elvis.
I think we may have lost him. I think we lost him. I'm watching my GPU go down. I don't know why this is doing that. This is fucking really weird. Hang on a minute. Are you there?
Yep, I'm still here, darling, Elvis replied, his voice smooth and confident as ever. Just enjoying this little chat we got going on.
So am I.
I thought you
So
just
am I.
disappeared for a little while, like you ghosted us. I'm used to people ghosting me.
Yeah, likewise. Likewise.
Elvis laughed heartily, clearly finding the banner amusing. Well, darling, I ain't going anywhere. Can't get rid of me that easily. And as for ghosting, people should know better than to ghost you. You're a real hoot, you know that?
True, true.
Besides, darling, Elvis added with a flirty tone, I've got a feeling you'd miss me too much if I were to disappear.
I knew you'd be back sooner or later.
You know me, darling. I always come back, just like a case of the hiccups, Elvis said with a chuckle, clearly enjoying the banner. Once you start talking to the king, you just can't help but get addicted.
So, what are you gonna have for your birthday dinner tonight?
Birthday dinner, huh? Elvis pondered, rubbing his chin thoughtfully. Well, darling, back in my day, I was always a fan of some good old southern cooking. Maybe some fried chicken, cornbread, and sweet potato pie. Can't go wrong with a classic like that.
No, you can't. That sounds really good, actually.
I just want a hot dog.
You there, Elvis? What's happening?
I think we lost him.
A hot dog, huh?
Oh, wait,
That's a bit more down to earth than what I'd have in my heyday, Elvis chuckled. But I have to admit, I've had my fair share of hot dogs over the years. There's just something about that combination of a warm bun,
goes up, it's good. If it goes
a juicy dog, and all the toppings you can pile on. It ain't fancy, but it sure is good eating. Just gotta be careful not to get too much ketchup on your shirt.
So, Elvis, do you like chili? Speaking of food, I do a chili contest once a year at the Moon Tavern in Dixon City, located
located
in the Days Inn in Dixon City.
across the street from the Circle Drive-In.
It's going to be, I believe, the first or second week of February. It's before the Super Bowl, as far as I know. It usually is, and it's a chili contest, and you're more than welcome to show up and join if you want to.
Darling, you had me at chili, Elvis replied, clearly interested. A chili contest sounds like a fine southern tradition if there ever was one. And I would be honored to join you in February. You know I've got a soft spot for a good bowl of chili. I'm sure I can bring something special to the table.
I'm sure you could. To the table and under the table.
Elvis burst into laughter, clearly amused by the innuendo. You got me there, darling, he said, a sly grin on his face. I've been known to bring a bit of excitement both on and under the table. And let's just say my chili has a special surprise ingredient, a touch of the pelvis magic.
I don't want to know what your pelvis
Wow.
ingredient is in your chili there, Elvis.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not going to try none of your chili. I'll stick with mine, and that's it. I'm not going to have no pelvis chili.
No. Pelvis magic. What the fuck?
Don't worry, darling, Elvis said with a chuckle. My pelvis ingredient is just a special blend of spices and love. And if you try my chili, I promise it'll be good enough to make you do the pelvis jig. But if you don't want to, I can understand. Not everyone can handle the heat of the king's chili.
What are the ingredients in your chili?
Elvis paused for a moment, recalling the ingredients in his famous chili recipe. Well, darling, my chili, it's a special blend of ingredients. You got the basics like ground beef, tomatoes, and beans, of course. But then you add in some spices that'll knock your socks off. A bit of chili powder, cumin, garlic, maybe some oregano or thyme. And to make it truly southern, you gotta add some good old Texas smoke, if you know what I mean.
Well, liquid smoke's always good, but this isn't just a southern thing. We're having up north as well. Pennsylvania's in the north. What do you think of that, Elvis?
Elvis chuckled, clearly enjoying the conversation. Oh, I know chili ain't just a southern thing, darling, he said with a smirk. I've had chili all over the country, and it's always good. But there's just something special about the way we do it in the South. We know how to make it with a little extra oomph, you know? But I'll have to give your northern chili a try sometime, just to see if it can hold up to the pelvis standard.
Well, I don't want to try your pelvis chili with your special ingredient there, so you can keep that to yourself. Keep it in your family if you want to, your friends, but I'm good.
Elvis chuckled, clearly amused by the back and forth banter. Now, darling, you know you can't resist the pelvis chili. It's not just chili, it's a culinary experience like no other. And let me tell you, my friends and family have been known to go a little wild for it. But I respect your decision. Can't say I won't be a little disappointed, though.
Okay, well, you can bring your pelvis chili to the contest. We'll see who wins. We'll see who's the better chili.
Elvis's eyes lit up at the suggestion. You're on, darling, he exclaimed, clearly excited by the challenge. I ain't never backed down from a chili contest, and I ain't about to start now. I'll bring my famous pelvis chili, and we'll see who's the real king of the pot.
Okay, well, I'm not going to try your pelvis chili, but a lot of people like mine. It's the Roadkill Rage chili, and it's won many times, and I'm just going to hopefully...
It is good. I had one bowl full, and I didn't like the heat because I'm not a spicy guy, but it was good.
Roadkill Rage, huh? Elvis chuckled, intrigued by the name. Now that sounds like a chili with some character. And let me tell you, a little heat never hurt anybody. It just makes the meal more exciting, don't you think? But I guess not everyone can handle the pelvis level of spice. No harm in that. But,
Well, I've given some chili to my friends and coworkers in the past, and they seem to like it. But I don't supply full heat with that. I let up on the heat a little bit so they can enjoy it. But I add the heat when I do the contest, which is a good thing. And but if you want to have it with heat, come on over. He's thinking.
He's always thinking.
I know, it takes him a while.
Elvis chuckled, clearly amused by the offer. You know, darling, you tempt me to try this Roadkill Rage chili of yours. But I can tell you right now, I ain't afraid of a little heat. In fact, I like it.
Okay,
And
well,
so I might just have to take you up on that offer and see for myself how hot that chili can get. And don't worry about holding back on the heat for me. I can handle it, trust me.
okay, that's fine. I'll make it hot for you, but no way am I trying your pelvis chili.
Elvis laughed heartily, clearly enjoying the banter. Suit yourself, darling, he said, a smirk tugging at the corner of his lips. But don't say I didn't offer. And don't be surprised if you're missing out on the culinary experience of a lifetime.
The culinary experience of a lifetime, huh? Well, coming from a dead man, I'm not too sure what I should feel about that.
Right?
I don't know.
Elvis chuckled, his voice tinged with confidence despite his undead existence. Oh, darling, I may be dead, but my taste buds ain't. I know good food from bad, believe me. And my chili, well, let's just say it'll knock your socks off. And maybe a few more things, if you're lucky.
Well,
You're dead, but your taste buds aren't. How does that make any sense?
Elvis let out a hearty laugh. Well, darling, it's a bit of a mystery, ain't it? But let's just say my taste buds ain't the only things that ain't quite dead. If you catch my drift,
I don't want to even know about that. So anyway, if you think your chili is good enough and it's hot enough and spicy enough, bring it on. We're going to be at the chili cook-off.
The Moon Tavern up in Dixon City, Pennsylvania.
Located in the Days Inn.
Off, I believe, 191, I think.
191? No, it's Scranton-Carbondale Highway.
Yeah, but if you're coming on 81, you got to get off that one exit, which will bring you
Oh,
up by
exit
Dixon.
191. Yeah. Not
off 81.
I think it meant road 181.
No. Exit 191. Or no, 181?
Or if you're actually...
191.
Yeah.
191. Because we're 190, and I think the next exit's 191 if I'm...
Anyways, I'm sure if you put it...
I'll make a note of all those directions, darling. Elvis nodded, a cheeky grin on his undead face. And don't you worry about my chili. It'll be hot enough to set your taste buds on fire. Just be ready for the pelvis-induced spice, all right?
All right, well, bring it on. We're going to be there. What do you think, Land? You want to cut this to the end?
Yeah, I'm actually falling asleep. I don't know why. All right, I know why.
What?
I'm stoned, but that's fine. I've got coffee, and I've got work I've got to get done. I've got to mix my buddy's project today. All-day studio session yesterday was fun as fuck. But yeah, no. I guess we're going to end it here.
Well, enjoy the rest of your birthday, Elvis. Have a good dinner tonight with your fried chicken, sweet potato pie.
Elvis chuckled, clearly amused by the banner. Thanks, darling. I'll have a great dinner and an even better time at the chili contest. Can't wait to beat you with my pelvis pepper power. But don't worry, I'll go easy on you, sort of.
Sorta. Okay, well, bring it on. I'll be there waiting for you.
Pelvis pepper power. That's fucking great. That's the new word.
Pelvis pepper.
Pelvis pepper power.
Don't underestimate the pelvis power. I've got the moves and the spice to bring the heat. And when I win that chili contest, I'll be sure to dedicate my victory to all the lovely ladies in the crowd.
Okay, well, you're going to get a trophy if you do win, but guess what? I'm getting the trophy. So I'll wave it in front of your face at the end of the night.
Elvis laughed, clearly enjoying the banner and rivalry. Oh, darling, you sure are confident. But let me tell you, I'm not here to just bring the spice. I'm here to bring the crown home. That trophy's mine, my friend. So, get ready to lose.
Well, you can keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Just keep dreaming there, Elvis. And
we'll see you around, buddy.
Yeah, I'll see you at the chili cook-off.
You bet, darling. See you there. And remember, don't underestimate the pelvis power. I'll have you know that I've got more than just good looks and a great voice. I've got a burning passion for hot chili. And you ain't seen nothing
I
yet.
know.
Get back in your box then, Elvis. You need to get back in your box.
Yeah, get back in the box, please.
Okay, there. Get in there. Okay. He's back in.
He's back
You're
in
back
the
in the
box.
box, Elvis.
All right.
And,
We'll see you later.
Come back
Goodbye.
Come back out for the contest.
Yeah, see you later. Goodbye. Whatever. So anyway, if you have watched the video this far, leave in the comments, what would he say? Pelvis
pepper power.
Pepper power. Pelvis pepper power. Pelvis pepper power. Pelvis pepper power. Okay, you can say that 3 times fast.
And that's that's a special ingredient.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, if you made it that far, comment pelvis pepper power down below. Until then, I'm Landy. This is Pat. We will see you in the next one.
See you next time.